Hey, Mike Paul here with Eastwind SEO. I'm bringing you this short video showing you some tips on how to improve your online presence. You talked with Nathan the other day about this video, and I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm just going to go over 3 things that you guys can help to improve your online presence. That's going to be content, citations, and backlinks. I'm going to look at your website real quick. I got it pulled up right here. Nice looking website. You've got some crystal clear pictures, which are always good for people who come and visit your website. Not much to it though, as far as content wise. And I'll go over that in a minute. I would definitely recommend, let's say maybe like your phone number right up top here where they can click to call, possibly a chat bubble, that goes straight to either maybe email or text message or a messenger, and maybe a contact form right up at the top, because these are just other ways to convert traffic that come to your website. So obviously the more ways to convert traffic, the better off it's going to be for you guys. It's going to be easier to gain more clients that way. So as we go down, not a whole lot of content. Content is definitely something you want to have on your website, and especially on your home page. We always recommend at least 1,500 words of content, and the reason for this is Google loves content. They're going to crawl your website. They're going to go through all of your content, and what you want to have within that content for them to find are keywords. Those are going to be location-specific keywords, service-specific keywords, anything like that. Anything that somebody's going to put into Google as they search for, a service or a product, right? So when Google finds these keywords on your website, it's going to tell them about your business. It's going to tell them what you do. It's going to tell them that you're an authority figure in the business. It's going to tell them the areas you serve, the services you offer, and so on. And that's going to help them determine where they're going to place you within the Google search results. And it's also having these buyer intent keywords within your content is going to help you show up more in searches as people search for those specific keywords. So that's definitely something we recommend. Again, 1,500 words of content. But other than that, you have a pretty good looking website. I would also recommend, it depends on the areas that you are servicing. If you want to expand, you can always add location pages, and what that's going to do is allow you to target a specific location by itself with that page. So you can use specific buyer intent and location based keywords that are targeting that location. So that way when people are searching for it on Google, that back page will show up, just for that area. So that's another way to help get your website, or at least parts of your website, that are going to direct traffic back to your website as a whole, to show up on more search results in Google. So if we go to a search result, and we look at what we're going to find, the first thing you're usually going to see up here are ads, which are a great way to get some business in the door. Ads allow you to target a specific audience, so they help you get in front of the eyes of people that you think are more likely to go with your kinds of services. So you can definitely see some really good results with a well-placed ad campaign. As we move down, we have the Google Map Pack. This is going to be the top 3 right here. Definitely a place you want to be in. These guys see a good chunk of business just from being in this top 3. They usually pull in around 35-36% of traffic that come through looking for these services. They're going to go with somebody in this top 3, and that's going to be your Google business profile. You want to have that filled out as much and as accurately as possible. Keep it updated on a weekly basis. Post on it, add pictures, get those pictures geotagged. Go in and get your Google business profile into as many online directories as possible. And what you're going to do is get citations back. Those are going to give you citations. So basically the name of the game here is to have more citations than your competitors that are showing up in that top 3. And there are hundreds of online directories to get your business into. That's going to be anything like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie's List, there's, you know, hundreds and hundreds of online directories to get your business name into. As we move down, we have the organic search results. Another place that you obviously want to be in. You know, people are going to search, and they're usually going to go with these top, you know, at least the top 4. Usually once you start showing up past the top 4, you're not going to see a whole lot of traffic come through, as people tend to, they tend to go with the people that are at the top here. So if we look at a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and it's going to show me you know, all the ins and outs of a website, how it's performing, you know, what I can do to a website to gain higher rankings, you know, and improve my traffic and so on. If, you know, if I have competitors that I'm trying to outrank, it gives me a kind of a path of how I'm going to do that. We're going to focus on this overview section right here, and we're going to look at the top, and it's going to show this UR and DR right up here. So a UR is going to be a trust rating, or how trustworthy your website is according to Google. A DR is going to be a power rating, or how powerful your website is. Not much showing up right now. There can be for a number of reasons. If you have a newer website, or maybe if you've had you know, some maintenance done on your website, you've changed a few things, the data just hasn't shown up yet. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time for it to catch up, but no big deal. It looks like you have 189 backlinks. So this UR and DR, these backlinks are going to affect your DR numbers. The goal here is with the UR and DR numbers are to have them, you know, up as high as possible while keeping them within close ratio with each other. So a backlink is going to be anything that's linking back to your website from another website, or maybe a comment blog or any other outside source. And the goal here is to get powerful referring domains, pushing that power back through those backlinks to your website. You want to have, you know, quality backlinks. You want to have, you know, if you have a website linking back to you, or you're in a comment blog and they're linking back to you, you want it to be relevant to your service industry. You don't want to have random websites linking back to you. Those are going to come across as spammy in Google's eyes, and that's definitely going to affect your numbers. You know, it's going to affect your ranking abilities. So you want to have those quality backlinks from an outside source that is relevant to your service industry. Another way to improve your rankings and your traffic, take a look at a competitor's website, and you can go through their backlink profile. You know, and if they're getting a lot of traffic and really good traffic, you know, you can go through their backlinks and, you know, look at what backlinks that they're getting. And if those backlinks are working for them, they're most likely going to work for you as well. So you can go ahead and get those backlinks by going through their backlink profile. It's something that we do all the time. Same thing with their keywords. You can go through their keyword profile and see if they're using keywords that maybe you didn't know were out there, or maybe that people, you know, are using in a different way. But you can just go ahead and maybe add some keywords that you didn't think were out there. It's definitely a good technique. It's something that we do all the time as well. So with that being said, that's all I got for you. I hope this video was helpful. Remember, focus on your backlinks. Get some good quality backlinks linking back to your website that are from quality, powerful domains that are relevant to your industry. Get your Google business profile filled out as much and as accurately as possible. Get into some online directories, you know, get those citations coming back to you. Get up in that top 3 map pack, showing up more. 1,500 words of content on your home page with some really good, you know, keyword rich content. You know, look for those buyer intent keywords. And also think about, you know, maybe some location pages on your website. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope, you know, you guys got some good tips from it. You can definitely implement this yourself. Or if you have a marketing team that is doing this, or if they're not doing this, they might be able to get some value from this as well. And, you know, thank you for checking out this video. We really do appreciate you guys taking the time to look at it, and we hope to hear back from you. Have a good rest of your day.